Rodrygo is the world's most underrated player, and it's time somebody put some respect on his name. And so today we're replaying his entire career from the very beginning. We've made him 17 years old, given him a 67 overall, and now for the next 15 seasons, we're going to be navigating through Rodrygo's career with the goal of making him the world's best player and winning a Ballon d'Or. Talking about the Ballon d'Or, did you know that Rodrygo didn't even make the top 30 in the Ballon d'Or rankings last year? That's what I'm saying. People just don't respect Rodrygo enough, but those with ball knowledge do. I mean, look at Antoine Griezmann. He was asked whether he'd pick Mbappe, Vinny, or Rodrygo, and bro actually chose Rodrygo over his World Cup winning teammate Mbappe. I think what's happened with Rodrygo's career is that at Real Madrid, he's always played alongside the big-name superstars, and maybe that's why if we want Rodrygo to become the absolute #1 footballer in the world, he's gonna have to do this all by himself at other clubs and not Real Madrid. And to be fair, since we are starting off at a 67 overall, there wouldn't be much of a point being at Real Madrid. I thought for season 1, maybe we could loan out Rodrygo, start his career elsewhere. But nah, I feel like if we want to make Rodrygo the world's best, he's gonna have to pave a completely new path for himself. We're transfer listing him. By the way, here's a fun fact. When I was going back through older FIFAs, the first FIFA that Rodrygo was actually in the game was FIFA 20. He was already at Real Madrid, and he started off at a 78 overall at the age of 18. But we've given him a 67 overall to kind of match his stats when he was probably at Santos before. I'm actually curious though, which clubs are going to be interested in a young Rodrygo? FC Midtjylland?
What?
Okay, I don't think we're making Rodrygo the GOAT by going there. Definitely need to stick to maybe one of the top 5 leagues or countries at least. Now an offer from the MLS? Nah, man, this way we'd be finishing off Rodrygo's career before it even started. The Saudi League. What do they even think, man? Rodrygo is a 17-year-old, loads of potential. Why is he getting offers like this? Wait, now Rodrygo's got an offer from a royal club, Royal Union St. Gilois.
No! God, please, no!
Gilois?
No!
Nah, boys, we're rejecting that. There are a lot of offers coming for Rodrygo, but not any good ones. And now we've got a Turkish league club coming in. Oh, this is interesting. Red Bull Salzburg. I don't mind this at all because even Holland played there. And it's known to be a club that develops young players. This could be the perfect start we want to give Rodrygo. And so we've got Rodrygo leaving the comforts of Real Madrid, joining RB Salzburg to pave his own path. Oh boy, Rodrygo has just gone from playing with Mbappe and Vinny to suddenly playing with a bunch of nobodies. But hey, this is how Rodrygo is going to make himself stand out. Let's now get through the first season and see what Rodrygo can do. Oh, and while we wait for the game to simulate, I've actually come up with 5 challenges that I want to complete throughout Rodrygo's career. Like, of course, the main one is winning the Ballon d'Or, but also winning a World Cup for Brazil. How cool would that be? 20 career trophies. That might be a bit tricky if he's not going to be at Real Madrid. But also winning 3 golden boots. And finally getting to a 99 overall. I mean, hey, it's going to be difficult to complete all of these challenges. But hey, if we do that, I think we've given Rodrygo the perfect career. And he'd be worthy of getting an icon card. But for now, guys, 18-year-old Rodrygo is already showcasing his potential up to a 72 overall. Plus 5 in the first season itself. And he got quite a bit of game time too, playing 30 games, scoring 10 goals. And also look at that, he's also played 8 games in the Champions League, scoring 3 times. I think we definitely made the right choice by sending Rodrygo to Salzburg because he's already experiencing Champions League football. We're now in season 2 with Rodrygo, and I know at a 72 overall, we can probably get him to like an English club, maybe a Spanish club. But I think the place to stay here at Salzburg for another season, get Rodrygo to like a 75 overall. Because right now, anyway, he's not going to be making any progress towards the challenges. Our goal is to get Rodrygo to grow as much as he can. And this is exactly why Rodrygo needed another season at Salzburg. Up to a 78 overall, the growth is crazy. 11 goals and 5 assists too. This time he played a lot of Europa League games. I think these 2 seasons at Salzburg have been brilliant for Rodrygo's career to get his overall up. The only unfortunate thing was he couldn't really win a trophy with them. But hey, now that Rodrygo is 78 rated, I think he's ready to make a move to one of the top 5 leagues. That's how I guess we'll start making some progress towards the challenges. Alright guys, for season 3, it's time to get Rodrygo out of Salzburg. I actually think Salzburg has been really kind to him. It's been the perfect transfer. But now Rodrygo's 19. It's now time for him to take things to the next level and maybe at a top 5 league club. Kinda depends on what kind of offers he gets. Oh, wow. That is good. That is really good. Napoli coming in straight away. Playing in the Serie A, I think, would make a lot of sense. Could help Rodrygo win quite a few trophies. I mean, that's the club of Diego Maradona. But let's not jump the gun. I'm sure there are going to be some cracking offers. And there you go. From Bundesliga, it's Wolfsburg. I do think Napoli's the best one we've got so far. Another offer from the Serie A, but this time it's Atalanta. I think in terms of all the offers we've got, there isn't a better option than Napoli. And so Rodrygo is off to Naples to play for Napoli. I'm actually really liking the career path we're giving Rodrygo. RB Salzburg was the perfect club to grow. Napoli is now the perfect club for him to make a name for himself. Oh, but Rodrygo's going to have a bit of competition here at Napoli because he's going to be on the bench. Lindstrom is apparently the starter. But when you look at that, Lindstrom couldn't compete. Rodrygo pretty much played every single game. Bro, this wasn't even a competition. Lindstrom had 0 starts. Rodrygo 56, 19 goals and 10 assists. Oh, but Napoli could only finish 4th in the Serie A. I thought now might be the time for Rodrygo to start winning trophies. Well, I guess he came close in the Coppa Italia, but they lost on pens. Europa League, they also got super unlucky getting knocked out on penalties. Okay, even though Rodrygo couldn't get silverware this year, he's still growing rapidly here at Napoli, and I think that's why we need to keep him here. Also, guys, I just realized we're already in 2027, which means we missed the 26 World Cup. Rodrygo probably didn't get the call-up because he was too low rated, but I don't want him to miss the 2030 World Cup. We're now at the end of the season, and if Rodrygo can keep growing like this, he is 100% going to be in the World Cup squad for Brazil, up to an 85 overall, and also some solid stats again, 19 goals and 5 assists. I do think Rodrygo's going to need to up his numbers, especially considering he's 85 now. But would you believe it? Rodrygo's got his first career trophy winning the Coppa Italia. Well, he did get humbled in the Champions League though, and only 4th in the Serie A. I'm in 2 minds now whether we should keep Rodrygo at Napoli or put him on the transfer list. I think he's now at a point where we can start making progress on our challenges, but I don't know if staying at Napoli is going to get him the trophies and all. You know what? I think we're going to have Rodrygo stick around for another season. I really want him to try and win Napoli the Serie A. That would be huge for his career. Well, one thing's for sure, Rodrygo loves winning the Coppa Italia. He's just gone back-to-back. 2nd career trophy for him. Oh, but in the Serie A, 4th again. Oh, but Rodrygo got decimated by his actual club, Real Madrid. Still some really solid growth on him, boys. He's up to an 88 overall. And this was his best year in terms of stats. 27 goals. He was the 4th top scorer in the Serie A. 9th in the Champions League. Rodrygo has still got ways before he can win his first Golden Boot. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen at Napoli. He spent 3 years here. He's won a couple of trophies. It's been great for him. But I think now he's outgrown this team. He needs a different challenge. To put Rodrygo on the path to win a Ballon d'Or, I think it's time we put him on the transfer list. And also, boys, we're currently in 2029, which means this is going to be a World Cup season. We really need to get this transfer right. Now that Rodrygo's 88, I think we're going to be seeing some really big offers for him. And well, this is massive from Inter. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're the team that's been winning the Serie A for the past couple of years. And Rodrygo there could win a lot of trophies. Inter is that kind of a club. But joining another Serie A club, I kind of feel like I want Rodrygo to experience another league. You know what? Let's wait and see what other offers we get. Let's not jump the gun. Oh, and I'm glad we waited, guys, because Bayern Munich would be perfect. I mean, playing in Germany for the best team in the country, especially in a World Cup year, that is exactly what Rodrygo needs. And that's why he's off to Munich to join Bayern. Okay, guys, we may have a problem here at Bayern Munich. They've also got Olise, who's a right midfielder, so I think he will be the starter. But man, Rodrygo is too good to be on the bench. The only way to integrate Rodrygo into this Bayern team is by making him a left mid. We've done that, guys, but his overall has gone down to 85. I don't know how that even works. Well, I guess it's because his short passing, long passing, and crossing are just awful. We'll work on that this season. I have no doubts that Rodrygo will still thrive in this system. That's what he does. No matter which position he plays in, he always delivers. Is he going to be able to lead Bayern Munich to trophies? That's a bigger question. And in a World Cup year, he needs to do it. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, do subscribe. It would really make my day. End of the season, and I'm not surprised. Rodrygo gets his first league title. He had to at Bayern Munich. That's his 3rd career trophy. Oh, but he lost the German Super Cup and didn't win the DFB Pokal. Oh, and also knocked out by PSG on penalties. What's up with Rodrygo and penalties, man? Well, he may not have won many trophies, but he's at least got his rating back. He's up to an 89. Oh, but stats-wise, this wasn't all that impressive. Just 11 Bundesliga goals, 8 in the Champions League. That's actually pretty good. He was actually the 5th top scorer in the Champions League. But man, I was expecting more from Rodrygo now he's made the move to Bayern Munich. I mean, a season like this isn't going to get him anywhere near the Ballon d'Or. But as an 89 rated player, he has done enough to get his Brazil call up. He's going to play the World Cup 2030. But not for long, because Brazil finished last in the group. No way, Rodrygo had a stinker of a World Cup. It's been a bit of a rough year for Rodrygo, winning only the Bundesliga, horrible World Cup. We really do need him to bounce back this season. Because look at the challenges, man. Rodrygo's nowhere near a Ballon d'Or. World Cup looks really tough as well. Just 3 career trophies, 0 golden boots. No excuses anymore. Rodrygo's got to pick up the pace. And that's another season of solid growth for Rodrygo, up to a 92. Oh, but in terms of goals, it was pretty stinky. But look at the assists. He was the assist king of this Bayern team, 27. But no way, guys, Bayern Munich lost the league. At least they won the German Super Cup. That's something for Rodrygo, his 4th career trophy. But they lost the German Cup. Once again, knocked out on penalties. What is up with Rodrygo and pens? I don't get it. I know Rodrygo's only been in at Bayern Munich for a couple of years, but I think it's time to go. He's been forced to play out of position as a left midfielder. That's not what Rodrygo is all about. He needs to be playing at least as a winger or maybe even as a striker. Because, guys, we need Rodrygo to be the protagonist. We're trying to make him the world's best player, not a sidekick of Olise or Musiala. Season 8 and we are transfer listing Rodrygo. It's time to get him to a club where he's going to be the main man. The team is going to be built around him. And I'm sure we'll be able to find a club like that. I mean, who wouldn't want a 92 rated player? Well, of course, Brighton want him, but I don't think Rodrygo wants to go to Brighton. Ooh, but Chelsea. I think, yeah, Chelsea might be a club where the team could be built around Rodrygo. I like the idea of this. Kind of gives me vibes of when Willian played at Chelsea. And looks like history is set to repeat itself because we've got another Brazilian joining Chelsea. But yo, after how bad that Bayern Munich stint was, we kind of need Rodrygo to really step up here at Chelsea. And for that reason, I'm making a controversial decision. I've made Rodrygo a striker. He's taken a big hit on his overall down to 82, but I'm certain he'll gain that back. Because as I said before, the project needs to be around Rodrygo. Putting him at striker, I think gives him the best chance of scoring the most goals, assists, and everything. It's now on him to deliver on the pitch. End of the season, and not gonna lie, I expected more from Rodrygo. 21 goals is decent, but now he's the main man. He's in that striker position leading the team. He can't be getting outscored by the likes of Arda Güler and Mikey Moore. Like, come on. And no way has Chelsea finished 10th. Rodrygo's first season as being the main man, and he's completely bottled it. They even got knocked out of the Europa League semi-finals. We've made it to the end of season 9, and maybe what Rodrygo needed was one extra season to just adapt. And now it looks like he understands the striker position. This time around, he scored 25 goals, which also makes him the 4th top scorer in the Premier League. And it's also got him the Premier League title. Yo, Rodrygo has just led Chelsea to Premier League glory. And the fact that he started as the main man at Chelsea, yeah, he's got a bit of help from the likes of Arda Güler, but this is Rodrygo's team. And maybe now that he's also 92 rated, he's got a shot at winning the Ballon d'Or. Wait a minute, the Ballon d'Or cutscene has just played, and Rodrygo has won the Ballon d'Or? Guys, I expected him to be in the top 3, but I did not expect him to win it. I'm just surprised, guys, because his season with Chelsea was okay. It wasn't anything too crazy. Yeah, he won them the Premier League, but I would have expected maybe Mbappe or Vinny to have taken the award. This is actually hilarious, boys. The first challenge we've completed with Rodrygo today is the Ballon d'Or, and I did not expect that. Do you guys think he deserved it for this kind of a season? Honestly, I don't think so, but oh well. Well, at least that Ballon d'Or motivated Rodrygo to drop his best ever season yet. 36 goals and 14 assists, up to a 93 overall as well. And it led to him winning the Community Shield, trophy number 6. Ooh, no Premier League this time. None of the cup competitions as well. And Champions League, it's of course Real Madrid, the inevitable club that knock him out. I think, guys, Rodrygo has done what he can here at Chelsea. He's been here for 3 years. He's won them the Premier League. He's also won a Ballon d'Or. I still can't believe how. But now looking at the challenges, if we want to complete all of them, we need to get Rodrygo to a bigger club. Not gonna lie, guys, I feel like Rodrygo's career so far that we've crafted for him has been a bit of an L. Like, if you compare this career that we've given him versus the Real Madrid career that he's having in real life, I'd pick Real Madrid. Yes, he's not the main man, but he's winning the Champions Leagues and everything. Over here, we've only won him like 6 trophies in 10 years. Got him a Ballon d'Or, yeah, that's true, but that kind of felt like it was rigged. But hey, we still have 5 seasons more. A lot can change. Rodrygo might just end up winning the World Cup, who knows? But first, let's get him a new club. But wait a minute, guys, I totally forgot forgot it's 2034. That means we are in a World Cup here. But once again, Brazil finished bottom of their group. Bro, this is bad for Rodrygo's legacy. He'll only have one more attempt to win the World Cup in 2038. I'm hoping by then we'll at least get him to a 99 overall. For now, though, we need to go back to finding him a new club, and we have an offer from Inter. I remember we rejected Inter when we made the move to Bayern Munich. Maybe that was a mistake, and maybe now joining Inter could be the play. But let's keep all our options open, boys. We need to join a club where Rodrygo can win trophy after trophy. Well, that is definitely not going to be Bournemouth. There's offers from West Ham and Wolves. I think in that case, the best deal might be Inter. And to be fair, Rodrygo was pretty darn good in the Serie A. And the deal is done, boys. It's time for Rodrygo to return to Italy, this time playing for the Milan club. Inter it is. Maybe he made a mistake by not joining them earlier. But now, no excuses, man. We need Rodrygo to be the guy here at Inter. This is now Rodrygo's 11th season, and yup, he's done okay. 24 goals. But yo, he was so far off winning the Golden Boot. I don't even know if he's going to win a single Golden Boot in his career. Well, at least he gets the Serie A this time. Playing for Napoli, he couldn't, but with Inter, he can. That's his 7th career trophy. Make that 8 with the Italian Super Cup. They lost the Coppa Italia. And Champions League knocked out in the round of 16. Rodrygo's record in the Champions League, absolutely atrocious. I guess that's what happens when you don't play for Real Madrid. I'm now hoping that we can get Rodrygo to a 99 overall as soon as possible. He's already at 95 now, because once we do get him to a 99, we do unlock a set of privileges. We can decide whichever club we want to send Rodrygo. Makes sense because he'll be 99. But also we'll get to make one transfer to improve his team every season. So yeah, that could be huge in helping him win the Champions League, because it looks like alone he's not able to do it. End of the season and Rodrygo's getting closer and closer to a 99. He's 97. I'm kind of disappointed in his stats, because I thought by now he'd have at least 140 plus goal season. And yep, look at that. He's not winning the Golden Boot. Just because of that, he missed out by 2 goals. Even in the Champions League, he's coming close, but not quite good enough. His Brazilian teammate Vini Jr. always seems to be ahead of him. But hey, at least Rodrygo secures trophy number 9 for him, winning the Serie A again. But no Super Cup or even Coppa Italia. And once again humbled in the Champions League's round of 16. This is getting crazy. To be honest, this Inter team is still absolutely incredible. They've got a 96 rated keeper, man. Let's keep Rodrygo here for one more season, and I'm really hoping he can make his first Champions League final. But finally, boys, season 13, and Rodrygo has done it up to a 99 overall, and he's also scored 32 goals, much better. 25 of them in the Premier League. We've just completed the 99 overall challenge. But I thought he could win the Golden Boot. But even 25 wasn't enough. 28 from this Peralta guy. Looks like Rodrygo's career is going to end without Golden Boots. One thing he is winning now for sure is the Serie A, 3rd straight in a row. Trophy number 10 for him. And this time he wins the Super Cup as well. Make that 11. Oh, no Coppa Italia. But wait a minute, Rodrygo has made the Champions League final? It's taken us 13 seasons to get Rodrygo here, leading his team to the Champions League. It's finally time for him to prove that he's not underrated. Okay, wait, even in the promotional photos, Rodrygo is just standing and chilling behind. But it can all change here against Man City if he can score and win into the Champions League. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Rodrygo scored as well. He actually had an 8.6 match rating. He was man of the match. That is what we needed. Rodrygo being the main man. That is trophy number 12 for him in his career. Okay, guys, now we need to make a big decision. For the last 2 years of Rodrygo's career, do we keep him here at Inter? Now that he's 99, he can join any club that he wants. And of course, he will be the main man as well. I'm looking at the challenges, and we need to win more career trophies, more Golden Boots. I mean, hey, if he can win the league as well as the Champions League, there's still a chance that we can complete that challenge. I think, yes, boys, we need to transfer out Rodrygo. He's done what he can at Inter. The question is, where do we send him? The decision has been made, guys. The club we're sending Rodrygo to, Real Madrid. I think it was inevitable, boys. But this time around, Rodrygo isn't going to be playing second fiddle to anyone. He's 99 rated, and that's the reason why I've sent him to Madrid. He's going to be leading the team. And look at his teammate, Vini Jr., 81 rated at the age of 37. There is no doubt about who the team leader is. It is Rodrygo. Also, don't forget now that Rodrygo is 99, we get to sign one player to improve his team. I'm looking at this team, and it's probably going to be that CDM position. All right, guys, 14 seasons in a career mode. Who are the high-rated CDMs? Well, it's this guy, Chao Goncalves, 92 rated. He plays for Barcelona, to be fair. But then again, he's Brazilian. His allegiance lies with Rodrygo. And would you believe it? We've created a Luis Figo situation from Barcelona to Real Madrid. Doesn't this guy look a bit like Endrick? Look at the team Rodrygo's got, man. He's got Goncalves protecting the backline, Bellingham as well. Even Vinny Jr. is no longer any competition. This is Rodrygo's team, and let's see if he can lead Real Madrid. Oh, I'm already seeing a lot of blue in the menus. I'm feeling a madness from Rodrygo. And yup, he's dropped a 40-goal season. But it's still not enough to win in the Golden Boot in La Liga. I just can't believe this. He's not won a single Golden Boot so far. Bro, even in the Champions League, his teammates got more goals than him. Well, that could change because Real Madrid are playing in the Champions League final. We need Rodrygo to do a madness here. Oh, wow, he couldn't even win La Liga. No Super Cup. No Spanish Cup either. This has honestly been a stinker of a season for Real Madrid. Rodrygo can save it though by winning the Champions League. Let's see if he can pull this off. Oh my days. That is horrendous. A loss in the Champions League. This is kind of proving the fact that maybe Rodrygo can't lead Real Madrid. He's good at being second fiddle to a superstar. But the pain doesn't end for Rodrygo. He's had a stinker at the World Cup again. I don't think Rodrygo has won a single World Cup game. Nah, bro, this ain't how we're gonna end Rodrygo's career. He's got one last season. We're allowed to make one signing to help out Rodrygo, but this Real Madrid team needs plenty of signings. I guess the only thing we can do is maybe sign a high-rated goalkeeper. And I'm pretty sure back when Rodrygo was back at Inter, yes, there was a 96-rated goalkeeper. I don't even know how he's got that rating at the age of 22. But yep, for the final season, we're getting him to join Rodrygo. Final season for Rodrygo. This is your only chance to prove that you're not an underling. And let's go, boys. Rodrygo gets a chance at redemption against his former club Bayern. To be fair, he wasn't really good there. But this season, he's also won La Liga trophy number 13. Make that 14 with the Super Cup. 15 with the Spanish Cup. Rodrygo could retire with the treble. All he's got to do is win that Champions League. Okay, individually, Dewey had a big season, boys. 37 goals. But sadly, zero Golden Boots. This Glock guy has ended up scoring more than him. Feels like Rodrygo is playing second fiddle to him. Oh, but in La Liga, Rodrygo did win the Golden Boot. Let's go. At least he gets one of those awards. But come on, boys. The final game with Rodrygo. Can he this time win the Champions League? Yes, he can. He didn't score. He just got a booking. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic, but Rodrygo gets his 16th career trophy. And to be honest, we only completed 2 of the challenges. To be fair, we did get him a Ballon d'Or on that 99 overall. He won a treble with Madrid, won the Champions League with Inter. Still a reasonably good career, but was it worthy of getting an icon card? Let me know in the comments. To be fair, I think I prefer Rodrygo's career in real life because he's only 24, multiple Champions Leagues with Madrid, but of course he wasn't the superstar. Let me know which career do you prefer in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, watch me play the career of the worst academy player of all time. Click here.